Going to part-time at 10.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
All P.As, this gorgeous.
So I remember one time I went to a hospital and it was a physician assistant that attended to me. I liked her,
I see.
so I just wanted to be like her. Then I told myself I'll be a physician assistant.
Hello there. What's up? What's up? What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Medical Oasis. My name is Papi, and as you know, I share health content every week on this channel. So if you find my videos interesting, please do subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our episodes. In today's video, we have a special guest here we are going to interview. She recently got inducted into the physician assistant profession. So we're going to interview her on her career journey of becoming a PA, and she's going to tell us who PAs are and their role in the healthcare system. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. I'll be back before you realize. So guys, if you are looking for the best place to get your medical stuff like lab coats, scrubs, scrub shoes, Crocs, look no further than UC Med. You can check them up on IG at UC Med. Check them up. They sponsored my beautiful lab coat here and my scrubs. So if you want something like this, then check them up on IG at UC Med. What's up, guys? You're welcome back to the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, today we're going to interview a special guest. So let me not waste your time. Let's get straight to the point. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to Medical Oasis.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself to my viewers.
Okay. So my name is Wahomina Ferguson Hazel. Yeah, and I'm a physician assistant.
That's interesting. First of all, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
All P.As, this gorgeous. Anyway, so congratulations once again, Wilhelmina.
Thank
You
you.
got inducted into the PA profession
Yeah.
recently. Tell us about your experience into becoming a PA.
Okay, so it hasn't been easy. Yes, being a PA takes a lot. The journey throughout school, it involves a lot of finances, hard work, determination. Yes, so I would say it hasn't been easy, but we've been able to make it.
That's great. That's fascinating to hear. We are proud of you. We are all proud of you. So this brings us to this question that pops on people's mind a lot. I'm sure many of my viewers would be wondering, who is a physician assistant and what's their role in healthcare?
So physician assistants work hand in hand with physicians. We take history, examine patients, request for laboratory investigations, make diagnosis, and prescribe medications. And in situations that the conditions are above what we can do, we refer to higher facilities. Yes, that's the
see.
main.
I see. So if I get you, you usually indulge in primary healthcare.
Yes.
So you normally see the patient first.
Yeah.
Before it gets to the specialist. So that means that then it requires a lot because you have to, know your whereabouts.
Oh yeah.
Before you can even refer a case.
It does.
Well then, so what inspired your decision to become a PA?
Okay. So I've actually been very passionate about healthcare. Growing up, I have a mother who is a nurse, an elder sister who is a nurse. Yes, so I've always been passionate. They used to tell me stories all the time about what goes on at the workplace. Sometimes they bring some medications home. I always want to know what those medications are used for. So at a very young age, I started trying to find out what is this medication used for, what is this used for. Yes, and I realized I have an interest in healthcare. So, but I didn't want to be a nurse. So I started researching on other things I could do. Then I came across a physician assistant.
I see.
So I remember one time I went to a hospital and it was a physician assistant that attended to me. I liked her.
I see.
So I just wanted to be like her. Then I told myself I'll be a physician assistant.
Well, that's inspiring. So congratulations again. You mentioned you didn't want to be a nurse. Any peculiar reason?
Oh no,
Because your family were
yes,
nurses, you wanted
everyone was a
something.
nurse. I wanted to be something different, but I
I
wanted to
see.
be within the healthcare.
All right, all right. So then, can you walk us through the um, educational aspects of the PA training? How is the training done? How many years does one have to school? And if you know any schools you can recommend for people that want to pursue the PA program.
Okay, so PA. First of all, after writing your OSC, there is a specific cutoff point for the PA program. So if you are able to fall within that cutoff point, you will first be called for an interview. Yes, and when you go to the interview, they ask you some questions, but they are mostly looking at how confident you can be.
So it's just like a medical school
Yes.
interview questions.
Yes.
I see.
They ask you some questions. So if you are able to pass that interview, you begin the admission. Yes. And the PA program is a 4-year program. Yes. So you start level 100, you'll be taught different things, anatomy, physiology, the basic things that you need to know. Yes. And we start clinicals right from level 100.
I see.
Yes. So right from level 100, 200, 300, you're already exposed to the hospital, what you do, what they do there, and other things. So when you get to level 400, it is mainly clerkship. With clerkship, you go to MDC approved or Ministry of Health approved hospitals where you are taught how to take good history, how to do good examination. They offer exams for you. The exams is called OSCE.
Awesome.
Yes, so you portray your skills in history taking, examination, diagnosis, and those things. Yes, before you are able to come out. And when you come out, that's not the end. That's not the end. You are done with your school. You have your certificate.
I see.
But right now, you are going to the MDC.
Practice.
Yes. So you have to learn.
So
Yeah.
MDC, to clarify, MDC is the Medical and Dental
Council.
They are in charge of certifying physician assistants and other um, medical practitioners, like the medical officers. So once you are done with school, you have to take your MDC examination to attain the certificate. Right?
Yeah. Yes. So you sit for an exam. If you're able to pass, then you are inducted. So when you are inducted, then they'll give you letters to start your internship, which is a 1-year thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then if I get you roughly, it would take one about 5 years to become a physician assistant. Well, that must be stressing because to be able to, grasp what people use 6 years to, what medical officers use 6 years to do, to compress all that in 4 years and then 1 year internship, then that must be stressing.
Oh, they've structured the program in a way that you'll be able to know what you have to know.
Okay.
Yes. So you can do it. Yeah.
We are proud of you. So, what's the career progression like regarding the PA profession? Because I know in America, PAs can specialize into any specialty. They can specialize into oncology, to emergency medicine, to surgery. So you can be a PA and be a specialist, a PA specialist. What's the situation like in Ghana as a physician assistant regarding career progression?
Okay. So in Ghana, the career progression for physician assistants is limited. Yes, but there is one thing that you can do. You can enter a GEM program, that's graduate entry medicine.
Okay.
Yes, it's a 4.5 program, depending on the university.
Okay. Because I know some schools do 4.
Okay. Others to do 4.5. Yes. So you can enter that program to become a medical doctor. Yes. So I know of some universities that do GEM. I know of UCC. I know of Legon.
And also EDS as well.
Yes. Yeah. So you can do that.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And I also heard nurses can also further to become P.As. Is that right?
Yes, they can.
Okay. Okay. So that means people with WASI background can enter into the mainstream PA program,
Yes.
and then also nurses can also
Yes, it's
enter
a
into the
3-year program
for nurses.
for nurses.
That's
And
great.
those who did science related programs in
Programs.
the university.
All right. Okay. That's great. So then, what do you do when a patient is skeptical about seeing a physician assistant, when they would rather see a medical officer than to see a PA? Have you found yourself in a situation like that before? And what do you do in a situation like that?
Okay. So personally, I've not been in a situation like that, but I know that it is the right of the patient to determine who he or she seeks healthcare
Absolutely.
from.
Absolutely.
Yes. So if a patient comes and is insistent on seeing a medical officer or
Or a specialist.
that's the person's right.
Sure.
Yes. But I just want them to know that physician assistants are also competent
Okay.
enough. We've gone through training. We work hand in hand with these medical officers and
Absolutely.
these specialists to offer the best for them. So they can trust us. But if he or she is so insistent on seeing a medical officer, we will gladly lead them to whoever they want to see.
That's great. So yes, it happens in the field a lot. Even as a young medical officer, you sometimes encounter patients who would rather see an adult. They presume, yes, being older is being experienced. So
Yeah.
it happens a lot, and no hard feelings with that. The patients
Oh.
have their right to
Not at all.
who sees them. So then my final question is, what advice would you give to people out there, maybe nurses or other health practitioners who want to become physician assistants, or WASI graduates who want to pursue a career in physician assistant?
Okay.
What advice would you give to such people?
Yeah. So first of all, it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work, discipline, tolerance. You have to be a team leader. You have to be willing. You have to have passion for
The
it.
job.
Yes, before you get into it. But if someone has been able to do it, so can you. So I just want to tell them that they should be hardworking and disciplined and tolerant enough, and they can do it.
All right. Apart from being a PA, do you have any other things that you do? Any side things that you do?
Yes, actually,
Really?
I'm into part-time acting.
Really?
Yes.
Are you for real?
Yes, we are working on a new movie, so when
I-
it's out, I'll let you know.
I see.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Definitely check it out.
Sure.
So could you provide your social media details, Snapchat or IG, for our viewers to follow you?
Okay. So I'm on Instagram as Mina Hazel. Mina underscore Hazel, sorry. MINA_HAIZEL. And I'm on Snapchat with the same handle as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Mina.
Thank you
It's
too.
been an exhilarating experience speaking to you. We hope to have you on our channel again.
Sure.
I know you have a busy schedule and all that.
I'll
but
make time, don't
we
worry.
hope to have you on our channel again. All right, guys. So that brings us to the end of today's episode of Medic Oasis. Today we interviewed a very special guest here who just recently got inducted into the PA profession. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you got all the information that you wanted. If you have any further questions, you can comment it in the comment box down below. Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our episodes. Watch out for my next videos. Until then, bye.